So this episode is going to be based on avoiding scammers. So we have the first often seen scam where there's two people in a server. One has an item that's very rare and the other one wants that rare item. And the person who has a really good animal, like a pet, like a frost dragon, will be saying, oh, I want whatever item it is. In this case, pink neon scooter. So the other person will try to get you to trade a ton of good items, or like just really good items. Like I put in a hedgehog and a business monkey for this neon pink scooter. And then as soon as I do the trade, they're going to both leave. This is a team, so that way they can get as many good items as they can for whatever rare item it is. And sadly, you end up losing out, and all you get is the item and not the dream pet of your dreams. Okay, so here's the second scam. So this is the same scam, except for this time I'm going to have the item that they want already. And we're going to see here that they're going to deny my item because they want someone to trade for the other one so they can both scam someone as much as possible. I've had a few situations where I've had the same item that they've wanted in actual games, and they always do this exact scenario. They go, no, I want the other one. No, I want the other one. Decline trade, decline trade, decline trade. Automatically scam. So do not fall for it. Report them because they're working together, and it is just not okay for people to do to other people. Alright, so here's the third scam scenario that we are going to do. So in this case, this person has a neon giraffe, right? And they're saying, I'm trading the neon giraffe. So I go, oh, I'm interested. Me, as one would normally do. And I will try to trade, and then I will put in all these items, and they'll say, oh, you're under. And I'll say, oh, well, I will add after. And then I will wait for the response, which will be usually something around the lines of, yes, you can add after. And I'll say, okay, well, add the giraffe because I'm putting in items now. And they will say something like, no, you first, because they think, or they're suggesting that you're going to scam them, which you are maybe not doing. So you'll say, okay, fine, I'll go first and I'll add after, and then you can add your neon giraffe because I'm still under. Which could maybe make sense. But if you can't fill in 9 spots to get a neon giraffe in there, they will disappear like this a lot of the times, and then you will get scammed, And you just lost all the items you put in first, which is no good. So this is basically that same last scam, except for reversed. Now, I am trading my neon giraffe, and the scammer comes up to me and says, oh, I want it, right? And I'll say, okay, and then they'll say, I'll add after. Put in your neon giraffe, I will add the frost at the end. So in this case, we're saying they've got a neon frost and regular frost that they're going to add and give me later, right? So they're paying me all these frost furies and a guardian lion, but as soon as I make this trade, which is under, yes, we got some items, but it's still very much under. They will say, sorry, you got scammed, bye, and then they'll leave the server, and then you'll be stuck with just a few items that you traded for, and you'll be out your big item. Not good. This is also very sad situation. Happens all the time. Do not get yourself in this sticky situation. All right, now we are going to get into the art of trust trades. Do not ever do a trust trade. Do not. So here I am pretending to trust trade Bri. Of course, it's not a real scammer. None of these are. But this is just us replaying the scenario. So they're saying, oh, if you trade me the highest bid, I will give the winner the frost dragon. Well, I give them this mega starfish, and they're like, oh, okay, trade, and then as soon as you trade them, you're like, oh, I'm bidding for this, hopefully I've got the best item, right? Maybe somebody's put in other things too. They're trying to trick a few people at the same time, and then as soon as you give them the item, they scammed you. They will not give you a frost dragon, and they will leave the server. Don't ever trust trade. I know too many people who have trust traded and lost out. It is never a good situation. Don't ever set yourself up for any of these scams, because if it's too good to be true, it is. Also, here is where I always avoid people who are pretending to be trash cans, or, they need free pets for some reason. They'll give you all excuses. Here's one excuse we see a lot. They're like, I got scammed, please free pet. And then a lot of nice people will give them a pet. I mean, if you want to really give people pets, you can. But I don't ever trust that they're actually, they got scammed, because a lot of people do this just to get pets. And we all know that you can make money in the game and get eggs, right? But if you want to be a nice person and you think it's good karma, you of course can. But in this situation, we pretended that they were scammers. And they might very well be being honest, but most of the time, if it's too good to be true, it is. Here's another person that says, I'm new, I have no pets. We see this a lot too, so we pretend to give a free pet to this person. And of course, they were just dressing up as a bacon, and they decided that they would just get some free pets this way, and that's kind of how it goes. People will just kind of bum around servers and just get free pets. They don't usually say get scammed, but we're just kind of showing you that it can be a scam in a way. But of course, if you give them a pet, you gave it to them, you didn't ask for anything in return. So you're kind of SOL, which is out of luck. And then here's somebody pretending it's their birthday. We see this a lot as well. Everyone has a birthday, of course, but is it always everyone's birthday all the time? I don't think so. And they ask for free pets for their birthday. If you want, once again, to give somebody a pet, you can, but if you don't, if you give it to them without asking for something in return, then you're also a SOL if you find out that they're faking it. Well, if you give free pets, usually you're not too sad about giving them away, but at the same time, it's just kind of upsetting that somebody would do that. Also, many of you with good items will have this problem. Someone will see you with your good item and they'll be like, oh, you're rich, right? Well, I've got these pets, yes, but then they will chase you down and harass you for free pets. This happens to me on a constant basis. So sometimes I will camouflage myself with other pets so people don't bug me. It's not a terrible problem to have, and yeah. So anyways, take all this with a grain of salt and don't get scammed.